Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So guys, today is part 2 on the Vauxhall Corsa Limited Edition. We started yesterday. Still got to do a few bits and pieces on this today. One of the biggest ones in a minute is going to be that door glass. So I'm going to go off in a little while, grab that glass, come back, and we're going to put that in that door. The other thing we're going to do is obviously mess around with the back roof as well. I'm going to have a little, I think I can just get to it with a bar. So we're going to have a little play around with that back roof damage on the top that you saw yesterday. And a few other bits and pieces around the car. Get it ready to go to the body and paint shop. Body shop first and then paint shop after that. My paint suppliers, they picked up the samples for the wing mirror and the fuel cap on this one to get my 2 colours that I need. So that's going to come back today. So this really needs to go tomorrow morning to the body shop. So yeah, let's do what we can. Let's get on with it. Let's do this. Tell you what, guys, yesterday, what a day yesterday was. Getting all these stripped out and the amount of things that's off this car in a minute. But, you know, I feel it today, I've got to be honest. I feel a little bit, yeah, a little bit worn out, a little bit achy, but it was definitely worth it. Look at the amount of work that we managed to get, or I managed to get done yesterday on this car in one day. So today, like I said, we need to get this ready to go to the body shop tomorrow. So we can get all this back quarter sorted out. And it actually isn't that bad now. Like, if you look at that top roof, it isn't that bad. A lot of it's been pushed out. So I'll leave him to push out the rest and pull it around, tap it back in and, you know, whack down the higher points or whatever he's got to do. And then, yeah, just this point here, this one here. But I really want to have a go at this today if we can. I think I could get a bar in there. In that one there. I could get a bar in there, down, and then we can start, you know, trying to lift that up a little bit, move it from the outside. And yeah, have a little go at that today if we can. Yeah, the glass has got to go, be changed as well. So we'll put that in today. Put the seats back in as well, because obviously it's going to the paint shop, body shop. I want to put the seats back in, not to mess around with any of the, obviously the airbag switches or anything like that. So we'll put the seats back in. I don't think I'll put the back seats back in. I'll leave that out. Might be able to put this plastic piece back in here. Depends if it's going to be in the way, but you know, we'll see how it goes. And then just basically just put back as much as I can. I haven't got the tailgate yet either, so we might just have to cover that with some plastic or something else. Yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. But this has really got to be sort of ready to go in the morning, because I'm picking the van up from the paint shop in the morning. So I'd like to sort of take this first and then go to the paint shop and then pick up the van and bring that back for tomorrow's video, so we can start that putting that back together. So very, very busy. Very, very busy. Took the wing mirror, the door mirror. Someone messaged me and said it ain't a wing mirror because it ain't on the wing. Door mirror. Some people just like to know. And, you know, they just want to... They know what I'm talking about, but they just like... You're saying it wrong. You're doing this wrong. You're doing that. Some people are just like that. Makes me laugh. Yeah, don't get to me, guys. It just makes me laugh. So the door mirror cover has gone to the paint shop for the paint, for the roof. And the fuel flap has gone there as well for the white... paintwork, yeah. So yeah, and this came out really well yesterday, so I'm happy with that. That can stay as it is. I have got the glass for these quarters. There's one in there and there's one over there, so we can have a little play around with that today as well. get those prepped, ready to go in place. Maybe. Let's just see how the day goes. So yeah, let's get cracking, guys. I'll set you up. Let's get this glass out this door, these little pieces out of here, get this door card off and start getting, yeah, ready to put the new glass in. So let's do this. Okay, guys, that didn't take too long, did it? So, yeah, there we go. That is all the glass completely cleared out as well. Nice and tidy in there. There's no more glass, millions of pieces anywhere. So, what I've done is I've put the power back on, and then I dropped the window regulator down. You can see that these blue clips, these is what holds the glass in place. There's like a little hole on the glass, one there, and then one in there. There's another one. So yeah, so the new glass now can just slot straight in and then clip straight into that, and it's put it all back together the way I took it apart, basically. So yeah, not too bad. But it is a little bit early for me to go off to the breakers at the minute. They're not even open. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to have a little go at this back piece here and see if we can have a little go at that. I want to have a little go at this as well. There's a hole on this side. So I want to have a little push around with that as well if I can, and see if we can get that up a little bit as well. The more I can do, basically, the cheaper it is going to be for me when it comes to the body shop doing their bit. So that's the way you got to look at it. You know, anyone can just take the whole car to the body shop and go, there you go, deal with it and give me the price. But it's, you know, that's not what this is. You'll never make money doing this if you just pass everything over to a third party. It's never going to work. You've got to do as much as you can to get that cost down. And I'm just showing you, you know, it can be done. If you've just got, you know, without being too crude, if you've got the balls just to go for it and try it, you will be, you know, surprised exactly what you can get done. And I surprised myself quite a few many times, guys, about exactly how it comes out and how it looks, you know. So let's just see what we can get done on this and this. I'm not saying I want to get this perfect. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying anything that makes it better and quicker for them to do is going to be cheaper for me. That's the way you've got to look at it. So let's set up. Let's get cracking. Let's do this. Well, guys, that has probably just saved me about £100, I reckon, in labour at the body shop. It's not perfect, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is that what a difference, you know, 20 minutes or half hour that just took to, yeah, I was really sort of messing around with it. They still got to do a little bit more work. Yeah, it's just so much better already. So yeah, they can obviously, you know, do whatever they've got to do with it, tap it around, play around with it. Yeah, they can finish off the rest of the work. But I just wanted to have a go just to see how much I could actually get up and out for myself, really. Just wanted to see what I was able to do. And I'm pretty surprised that really that's come up like that. So, yeah, happy days. I also took the rails off the top, both sides as well. Because, you know, the painter, instead of trying to tape it up, the rails, if I just took it, because he wouldn't, I don't think he would have took them off. So I think it's best for if I take them off, then he can paint. Do you know what I mean? And then I can put the rails back in, and it's a much better finish on that. Don't get me wrong, guys. Them rails, they're never going to come. Once I put them on, never going to come off again. So no one's really going to check. But for me, I know that it's going to be done this way. Plus, you can see it in the video. So this is how, do you know what I mean? I want it to be done. So I've took the rails off, and that's that. I am just come back, guys, and I've got the glass, which is there, for the door. So we can crack on, get that glass in now as well, and have a good go at that. I want to put this seat belt back in here, that side, because that's nothing, you can't get behind there, really. I suppose you can get to a little bit, but it's here where it hits, where it's a little bit further along where the damage is. So I think I could put that back in place. And any trims as well. Put the light back in place. Clean behind the light first. Put that back in. Just do some bits and pieces with this. And we'll put the seats back in place. So we've still got a few bits and pieces to do today. Let's just keep going. Let's just see how far we get. But so far, so good on the actual repairs. And this is booked for the body shop tomorrow morning. So I've really got to get everything I want to get done today, and that way it can go tomorrow morning. So let's crack on. Let's keep going. Let's do this. So there we go. That is the glass changed on this side. And the door card put back on. All the glass is out in the door now. There's no glass in the door. So, yeah, it's all good. So, yeah, I just went out and got that glass, guys, from the breakers, right? £20. £20. And you can see how quick it was, really, changing it over and swapping it. When I was looking at this car, when I first saw it, I thought, do you know what? I'll do the numbers and I'll roughly see what it's going to cost to repair. As soon as I find a car that I'm interested in, it ticks all the boxes like this did. I'm straight away looking for parts. Straight away, seeing what the parts are available. Are they there? Are they out there? And how much? Now, when I was looking at this one, this was not expensive to parts wise. I knew that was 20 quid because I found it. Side glasses, these side bits here, £30 each side, and £15 for the adhesive for both sides. £60, £50 or £60 in colour, same boot, tailgate, limited edition, same thing, £60 maximum. I think £50 was a couple, but I think it might have a scratch on it or something. So I'm trying to find a good one. So I'm always trying to do the numbers before I... The bodywork and the paintwork's a bit difficult because you don't really know until you get the car what the damage is. But all the other parts I try and get myself. So you can see that it's not really coming to a lot of money when it comes to everything else. It's just going to be the bodywork and the paintwork is going to be the most money on this car. So anyway, I just thought I'd explain that to you. Let's carry on. We've still got loads of bits and pieces that we can put back on the car. That plastic trim, that can go back on that side. Can't put the roof liner on because I want to make, you know, because the guys from the body shop needs to get underneath there still. So I'll leave that sort of down. But I'll do whatever I can to get this, put the seats back in place as well. Give it another hoover out, just another hoover. And yeah, just keep going, guys. So let's set up again and let's do this. Right, slowly, guys, this car is getting back to normal and back together. Before I put, obviously, the seats back in, hoovered underneath, then hoovered the actual floor mats, then put the floor mats inside as well. So it's just nice and clean in there now. I haven't really got to go and take the seats back out because it's all cleaned up underneath there and hoovered up. Yeah, really nice and tidy. I've done a few bits and pieces on the back here, and a few bits of plastic's been put in around here. That side's been put back in. I haven't got to really touch that side. This side I've left out because we want to leave it open for the guys if they want to go at the body shop and you know, get behind here to do any more movement. They might have special tools and special bars and special, you know, bits and pieces to get access to it. They might be able to push all that out a bit more, which I want them to do. I've got to be honest. I don't want to just send it to the paint shop and then filler, and then that's it. I want the body shop to have a go at trying to move it out a little bit more. I know a lot of people have been messaging me in the comments saying, why don't I just get one of those PDA guys, the dent guys that sort of, you know, pull it out and sort of have a little, you know, mess around with it from the outside. I've got to be honest, I have used those before, but they are so expensive. And I've got to be honest as well, more expensive than a body and paint shop over this way anyway, that I've come across. And I haven't really found someone that could, you know, I know everyone's sort of, you know, entitled to a wage and is, you know, got to earn a living and expenses and overheads. But the difference is, you know, the guy that comes out to you, you've got to basically pay for his time, his experience, any equipment, any materials that he uses. You've got to pay for his fuel in his van to get to where you are. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that all comes into account. But where if you take it for the body shop and paint shop, you're taking it to them to get repaired, and it just, I don't know, just for me, it just works out better this way, the way I'm doing it. I don't really, I haven't really found a good guy that won't charge through the earth, because a lot of the time these PDA guys that come out on site, they're charging like £400-500 at a time. A day. It's just I just don't, it's just the way I'm doing it, guys. But we are definitely getting there. We are getting close to a point where I can stick it on the back of the trailer and take it over to the body shop. That'll be tomorrow. I don't want to stick any more trims on here because there's a process of it happening. I've done the seatbelt, put that back in place. So that's all done. So what else can we do? I don't want to do the bench seats. Can't do that bench seat at the bottom because I need to put that plastic on first, then the bench seat at the bottom, then the back piece. So can't do none of that. But we can, to finish off the day, is get the glass. This glass that's going in here, it's got to be prepped. So I thought what we'll do is we'll get it over, get the glass on the bench over here. Look how much glass I've carried out, look. And the hoover is absolutely full up. I've got to change the hoover bag on Henry. We'll use this bench area to get the glass. We've got to get the old mastic off the glass on the that we need to get. So let's crack on with that. I'll set you up. Let's get on with that, guys. And let's just see what else we can do today. So yeah, let's do this. Right. Whew. Do you know what? That is a bit of a pain to get this mastic off. And you've got to be so careful as well. Quite quickly and easily, you can chip this glass and it will shatter into a million pieces like we just dealt with. But you just got to, you just got to feel confident and get it done. So this one is all cleaned off for this side. I'm not going to put this on. I'm not going to put it in place one-handed because I can see it dropping out my hand, and then yeah, smash on the floor. But yeah, so that's this side done, the driver's side. Now I'm going to move on to the passenger side. I'll get it over here, get going. I've got to be honest, I've only got one decent blade left. So I don't know if this is going to do it, because after a little while, they just get blunt, really blunt, and they're just not good enough. So you have to keep swapping the blades for the newer ones. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this with this blade, because I've swapped it over once already. So the other side of this blade is already gone. I've only got this one left. Yeah, let's see what the condition of the other one's like. And yeah, just go for it. So let's get the other one and then get it off as well. Let's do this. Right, okay. Yeah, I just thought I'd tape them up. I've just got a bit carried away, really. I was thinking, yeah, I'll just tape it up for the painter, Bodywork guy. Just to fill in the holes, really. Just to, yeah. But, yeah, at least, you know, it's there. I've covered up the areas that I don't want painted, basically. I could have explained to the painter. I could have said to him, don't paint that area there. But I thought, you know what? I've got the tape, got a bit of plastic. Let's just tape it up and then plastic it in. And then it's all sorted then, isn't it? Yeah. But guys, that is probably as far as I can take this car. I can't take it any further than that. I want to leave it as it is. I don't want to put nothing else on. I haven't got the tailgate, but I don't want to put the tailgate on anyway because of this area here. and let the guy sort of, yeah, have a look at that for me. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that is exactly where I wanted it to be today. I've got the paint guy, paint suppliers, Car Colour Services over in Romford. They're bringing me the paint back tonight. And then I don't normally be here, and they drop it at the front because they're normally a bit later. So yeah, they'll bring the paint back, plus they'll bring back the door mirror and the fuel flap. I'll put those two back on tomorrow morning before I take it. But then, yeah, that can then go to the body shop and have that part done. And it's only, like, if you think about it, it's only really going to be one more video when it gets back from the body shop and paint shop. One more video to put this car back together completely. Put the glass in, tailgate, all the chairs. One more day and this car is finished. But yeah, so it just shows you I've only took yesterday, today and another day coming up. So it's 3 days for me total to get this car done. So a real quick one, I've got to be honest. It's going to be a quick one for this to be done. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's going tomorrow, which will be Wednesday. He's going to have it for a couple of, the body shop's guy's going to have it for a day, and then the painter's going to have it for a day. So 2 days, Wednesday, Thursday. So we might see this back Friday. You never know. But for now, that's it for this one, and that's it for the end of today's video. That's part 2 done on the Vauxhall Corsa Limited Edition. And tomorrow, guys, we are going to go and collect the van, the Citroen Berlingo, and get on with that. We should be able to complete that tomorrow. There's no reason why. I think I even might be able to book it in for an MOT. We'll see how it goes. But for now, guys, that's it. That's the end of today's video. Don't forget to drop me a comment below. Let me know what you think so far. Yeah, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. So take care, guys, and I'll see you soon.